welcome to the View from ADB series. We are in Frankfurt for the Asian Development Bank annual meeting, and today I'm joined by Mr. Takehiko Nakao, President of the ADB. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Stefania.
So this is the first time that the ADB annual meeting is being held in Germany. Why is it a good time to do so, especially in light of some of the economies in this region facing slow economic growth?
This is a really good opportunity and honor for the ADB to hold our annual meeting in Germany. And as you said, many European countries, including Germany, faces many challenges, including issues of migration. But it's very important to have an annual meeting in Germany because this would give a chance to the people attendance and people in Asia and in Europe that the Europe and Asia are real partners. And especially Germany has been the very important partner from the beginning of our institution in 1966. And it is one of big shareholders, one of biggest donors for our concessional loan window or grant window Asian Development Fund. And it's very active co-financiers like KfW, and the Development Ministry also gives us money. And also Frankfurt is a good city to host us because it's a city of sustainability.
And I guess this is one of the big topics that will be discussed in the next few days, including also sustainability when we talk about climate change. And to that end, last year, actually, the ADB issued its first ever policy-based loan to China. And that will actually focus in supporting pollution reduction in the Beijing area. And I think this is quite a strong moment also in the light of China facing economic slowdown itself and a structural change, which also includes stronger focus on climate change. So why do you think China did decide to agree to policy-based lending at this moment?
China is now in the transition to more service-based and consumption-based economy. And one of the reasons for slowdown is they are now paying more attention to sustainability or climate change issues than just a growth rate. And last year, we, as you said, extended the first policy-based lending to China of $300 million for air quality, air pollution issues for Beijing, Tianjin, and Hebei greater capital areas. And it is very, important that we gave policy-based lending because this is the first policy-based loan to China by any multilateral development bank. China hadn't had such a loan because they didn't want to have a policy intervention. But this time they asked us to provide a policy-based loan because they are so keen to address the issues of climate change. So by combining our financing to them, together with our knowledge, expertise, and the policy advices, we can address the climate change better together between China and ADB.
And speaking of firsts for the ADB, you recently stated that the ADB is looking to work together with the newly formed Beijing-based Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. You stated that there will be a joint project or joint loan. Are there any updates in terms of what kind of project this may be or which countries it might be targeting?
Oh, yes. First of all, I'd like to say that we are thinking of having MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, signing in Frankfurt with the Mr. Jin, President of AIIB. And it will be about co-financing, it will be about coordinations and cooperations in policy and the expertise and so on. And the first project, we are now considering the first project. It will be maybe in Pakistan, a road project, and AIB and ADB will provide a certain amount together with the Pakistan's own resources. But we are still working on that.
Is this also on the back of the One Belt, One Road initiative?
Yeah, in a sense, it is. It can be regarded that way, but it's also a part of our project, CAREC. We have been promoting the idea of a regional integration and cooperation, and there are several sub-regional projects. CAREC is Central Asia Economic Regional Integration, and also there are something like Greater Mekong Sub-Region Initiative and Southeast Asian initiatives and so on. So we are also promoting the idea of a region.
In that part of the world. And finally, on a more personal note, I know that your mandate is due to end in November this year, but you stated you will be standing for re-election. If you had to single out a specific aspect of the ADB that maybe you would like to change further or strengthen further, if you were to remain for another 5 years, what would it be?
Yeah, I have been here for 3 years, and another half year is the remaining period after I succeeded Mr. Kroda's 5-year term. And then I am seeking, as you said, another term of 5 years. But there are many issues we should address, including climate change, and we stated doubling our climate finance from $3 billion a year to $6 billion. So we should implement it. Annual financing, $6 billion. We should find good projects. And there are many issues related to remaining poverty in the region. And gender equality should be further enhanced. And private sector development should be also furthered. That is also a theme of Frankfurt meeting. And jobs qualities and the working conditions should be improved. There are many remaining challenges. And infrastructure, we are supporting infrastructure over the region. And as you mentioned, the AIIB is focused on that, but we'll continue to play important role in infrastructure. And to do that, of course, we need larger lending capacities, and we already achieved the increased lending capacity through the merger of Ordinary Capital Resource and our Asian Development Fund. But we need to strengthen our expertise in the sectors and themes. How we can incentivize our staff to do better jobs based on the stronger expertise and experiences of ADB. So there are many challenges.
Thank you very much. Good luck, and good luck for the meeting that is about to kick off. Thank you.
Thank you very much.